Yesterday, Trump mentioned that he ordered Pentagon to start nuclear weapons testing to begin immediately. Um, and yeah, and the reason why I talk about this is because it's giant news. This is the top news, and it's big news because it's like um, super controversial. And also, I'm talking about this because I've been talking about the subject of nuclear for a long time now, maybe a month or a bit more than a month. I made my first drawing. I make a drawing because this channel is about I do drawings, and then I discuss what it's about. I look at the world stage, and my first drawing was hammering darkness, which I realized then is connected to Operation Midnight Hammer. And then I made the second drawing um, called Poisonous Smoke and Rubble. So when I did the second drawing, it also started to connect to Secretary of War Hegseth. Okay. And what happened more? Yeah, uh, a nuclear test, what does it do? Well, it creates poisonous smoke. I also want you to think about what happened when it comes to tear gas in, where was it? Was it Chicago? In US of October. You had a lot of tear gas, which I never talked about it because I focused on the nuclear subject, but I saw it. And I consider this to be some kind of symbolic thing that is connected to the nuclear subject of the smoke. Because what is sensitive when it comes to a nuclear test? Well, it's the nuclear fallout um, that comes later. That as a result of a nuclear test, you have that uh, 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 um, you have that poisonous smoke. Also, you can see that um, the White House is currently half of it is in a rubble. So my second drawing is called Poisonous Smoke and Rubble, and the rubble is basically already in place, in a sense. In a sense, the rubble is already in place. The way that the White House, parts of the White House has been demolished. When I read about it in the news, it has come to a surprise. To It was kind of not done as it used to be, like the conventional way that a demolition will take place. It wasn't done like that. So yeah, and I think this is also connecting in a way. When I looked a bit into previous nuclear testing, and there's been some poisonous fallout from that was measurable in Canada. I'm not entirely sure of it, so I need to check more on that. There's something here. I mean, there is something about Canada here that hasn't expressed itself yet. Yeah. And there's something about, as I said, I think there's something about humiliation again, because I mean, it's connecting to this Louvre heist in France that I talked about, and this is connecting directly into Canada. You can see that in my previous video. Um, so quite soon I will be doing the next drawing. I will be doing another drawing. This will be, yeah. Uh, and as I mentioned, I have just discovered the subject of, um, you know, the fact that uh, what I do here is a bit humiliating also to the way that conventional thought is done. It's like the way that I'm able to talk about this so far ahead. It's like I'm beating the entire intelligence apparatus of a government, you know, or many governments. It's like I'm so far ahead, you know, because I know a lot of things that other people don't. So, um, and I kind of refuse to talk about certain things because I don't see I don't see why I should talk actually about some things that I know. Um, yeah, it's like I've been put in that situation because I've been very open to sharing my thoughts, but lately it's become more of a show here, you know, where I make a drawing, I look at the world stage, and it becomes just humiliating, like it is right now. So yeah, I will be doing another drawing, and it will be humiliating again. Okay, so it's going to be very humiliating, this next drawing. Yeah. So this is where my channel, what I do here, it's this way. It's this kind of relationship that I have with what I'm doing here. This kind of interaction here, interaction. Um, it's some kind of 4D chess, you know, where you I turn the chessboard on the side and it becomes something else, and the chessboard asks me why are you even playing chess and things like that, you know. I'm just talking a bit here. I'm just rambling a bit, but it's I'm telling you this is some kind of organic um, but very natural 4D chess, and I am still having a human experience here in what I do. It's yeah. So, but yeah, naturally it's starting to become more humiliating, and I want to also bring up the fact that my values are that I'm against scapegoating, black painting, and um, um, and blaming and how do you say, and smearing. It's against my values, but at the same time it's like all of the situation in itself is some sort of humiliation, not just by itself the way that it is. And so I feel that it's totally okay to just mention that. I don't humiliate, but the situation itself is humiliating. You get it? And my next drawing is going to be humiliating. I mean, it's going to lead to that. Okay.